Hello and welcome to the Marswell podcast. I'm your host, Marswell. And today's guests are no one, actually. Um, this one's just gonna be me. Uh, I wanted, they were supposed to be a episode this weekend, but when when we actually recorded it, it just wasn't interesting. I want to try to make this like a weekly thing. So this is just kind of a filler episode. Like, I don't know. Just it's one of those episodes where you're welcome to skip. You won't really be missing anything, but I enjoy if you stayed. So yeah, it's just gonna be me talking about a few things. I don't know how long this will go for. I don't think this will be as long as a normal episode. I normally shoot for 20 to 30 minutes an episode. And yeah, so this is going to be really raw. It's going to be unfiltered. I don't think I'm going to do any editing on it. I think the visuals is just going to be a black screen, and I hope you don't mind, because I don't really feel like attaching a photo to this one, because the other ones were more lighthearted, and this one I don't know, I just kind of want to discuss a few things. This is basically just going to be a rant. Yeah. It's currently 3 in the morning on a Saturday night, or I should say Sunday morning. Again, if you don't want to stay, that's completely fine. You should just close out of the video right now, because it's just gonna be me. And if you don't like listening to one person speak, like I personally don't, but you don't have to watch this. But yeah, so the first topic I wanted to bring up was thank you like a bunch for all the support on the first 3 episodes, mainly the third. It's really cool that out of the millions of things to watch and like stream online, you guys or people choose to watch me and my friends just do or talk about random things. That's really cool. And especially on the third episode, dude, because there are a lot more comments than I normally get, even though it's like only 5. That's still like way more than I normally get. Last I checked, we were at like 10 likes, no dislikes. And even though they're just numbers, they mean a lot, because that's an individual person taking time out of their day to watch content that I want to make. And yeah, so thank you. If you are watching this and if you've been listening to me this far, then thank you as well. This episode isn't exactly anything. Like I said, it's a filler episode. You can skip it if you want. So yeah, like I said, I was supposed to record an episode on Friday with me, Dom, Elias, Ireland, and Nevaeh. And as soon as we started recording it, there were just like a lot of like, not pauses, but there were too many things going on at once. Like there was, some people were having their own conversation, some people weren't really talking, and it was just kind of cluttered. And me personally, I would only put out stuff that I would personally watch or I would listen to. So yeah, I just kind of scrapped it, because it didn't seem good. No offense to anyone that was involved, but like it mainly just comes down to preference. So maybe like some people would have enjoyed it, like if you're into like deciphering 6 conversations at once, but uh, it really wasn't anything. And yeah, I'm another thing about the podcast is I was honestly thinking about doing one live. Oh, that's a train in the background if you can't hear. uh, like I said, this is gonna be all unedited, so yeah, you guys are gonna hear everything. But I was thinking about doing one live and just basically just live streaming it and leaving it up. So yeah, if that would be something you're interested in, just let me know and I can set it up. Um, I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling. Um, I wanted to like talk about like content, like making content, and it's for me at least, it's a lot of fun. Like it really is. I have a lot of fun doing it. I'm extremely introverted. If you, I don't, yeah, I don't know if anyone that's listening to this doesn't know that, but like I'm extremely introverted, and I find solace in making like content and recording, editing, and uploading. And let me tell you, the like posting something on Instagram or Snapchat, and you like on Instagram you see all the likes and the comments, and that feels good. And like on Snapchat, if you post something, someone slides up and they're just like, oh, that made me laugh or something, you know, that also feels good. For me, just having people watch, like just taking time out of the day and leaving a like or a comment, it really means a lot. So thank you to anyone that does that. Um, it's really easy to skip over like anything, you know, because you could spend your day doing a lot of things. I should be spending this time right now studying, but instead I'm using it to create a podcast that not many people will listen to. So yeah, um, I I like making different types of content, because if I do one for too long, then it gets stale for me, and I don't like to do it anymore. Like doing the my old gaming videos, that like gaming to me is and always will be an escape and a hobby for me, just because hanging out with people for me is really um I don't I don't get anxiety per se. I don't function well in a social group. Like if I have to, yeah, but I think the best way I can really conduct myself is in a professional setting, like I don't know, doing schoolwork and stuff. Like in that, I'm decent, but when it comes to actually like socializing with friends and stuff, I don't know, I just feel out of place. So like I said, just being alone and like no one around me, and being able to record stuff with friends is even better. It's really fun for me. What was I saying? Um, so yeah. Uh, I wanted to talk about the gaming content as well. So if you don't know, before I started up the podcast and stuff, I was doing game content with a lot of my friends. You can go back on the channel and watch it, but trust me, it's not gonna appeal to everyone. There's a lot of dumb jokes. Like some of it isn't even good. Like it's genuinely unfunny, and I I can't watch any of it anymore. But if you want to, then you can. Yeah, I'll leave it up for everyone to watch because I have no shame in it. It's just like dumb moments with friends. Like there's a lot of old friends in there, like Logan and Kurt, who are also on the podcast, and they might be back, depending on like scheduling and things. But yeah, like they're in the older videos, and then like all my old friends, Montez. I can't really think of anyone else at the moment. Audion was in one. I know that. And then as you go forward, that's when the boys or my first like actual friend group comes up, and that was like Joel, Bailey, Caden, Dylan, just all of them, and it's fun to like have made content, and I'm able to go back and look at that point in my life and just watch it. It's a lot of fun for me to be able to look back at previous points in my life and see how I've grown. And like please don't watch any of my videos like over I don't know how long it's been. Just don't watch any videos over 2 years old because my voice was horrible. I still don't have a deep voice, but it was pretty high. Yeah, but it's a lot of fun to look back and just being like, oh, I was a pretty dumb kid. And that was another thing I wanted to talk about is if you want to create something or do something that you genuinely want to do and you think it's going to be fun, just do it, dude. Like, I do everything from my phone, and I make all my gaming stuff from my PS4. So the tools and the resources are there for you to do it. Like, there's really not much holding you back. And if you do something, because I'm saying this, or like if you just do something, just like tell me about it. I'll watch it. Because my rule for everything is that everything is something to someone. So like even if it doesn't apply to me, like it's still something. And if it means something to you, then that's good enough. And there's if it's something to at least one person in the world, then that's good enough as well. I really can't be critical of anything that I do, or not that I do. Like, I can't be critical of anything that I watch or that I listen to, because that's basically what I live by when I'm consuming content, just any type, like music and stuff. So if you've noticed, lately I haven't been like criticizing like movies or stuff, except for the really bad ones and the really bad music. K-pop fans are trash. I mean, I guess K-pop, I don't know, people like it, but the fans are absolute garbage. Like, imagine devoting your life to something that, like, I don't know, maybe one day I'll get stans, and then my perspective might change, but right now, K-pop stans are the worst. And like people, the stans that go out of their way to say like, oh, this is your content's trash because this person's better. Like, it doesn't mean that the content's trash. It just means that you prefer another type of content over the one you're currently commenting on. And when you do that, you're just giving attention to the people you say that people shouldn't give attention to. So really, you're not doing anything. You're just being malicious and dismissive for no reason. But yeah, how long has this been going? 15 minutes? Holy crap, dude. I don't really know if if there's much else I want to talk about, I'll try to think of something. Like I said, mainly if you want to create something, please do it. You'll be glad you did. Um, Upload it, just share it anywhere. Be sure to tell me about it. I'll watch it. I'll listen to it because I like it when people listen to my stuff. So I wouldn't deny that to someone else. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to talk about on the podcast on Friday, but I never got the chance to. I got really into GTA 5 speed running. Like, not actually doing it, but just watching videos on it. Like, there's this one guy, Dark Viper AU. I don't think anyone in my viewers has ever watched him, but he does like GTA 5 is a video game in case you didn't know. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk about. Just remind me. But GTA 5 is a video game, and speed running is trying to complete like it's just trying to complete it as fast as you can. Like, there's different categories and stuff, like 100%ing the game, or just beating the main story, or getting up to this portion of the game. But it's just trying to like beat your category as fast as you can, and getting world record, I should say. And I've been really into it, just because of that one guy, Dark Viper AU. Because I've literally, whenever I watch YouTube, probably more than half the time I watch YouTube, I'm watching him. Excuse me. Oh, that's disgusting. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to say that because, like I said, everything is something to somebody, and so that's my example. Because no one like, speedrunning is a really, even for like gaming, which is kind of a how would you say, like, it's something that like not everyone can get into, but I don't know, as esports and streamers and gaming, just all of it, as it grows, it becomes less like gated, I guess you could say. But yeah, speedrunning is something like most people aren't into. Like, everyone can get into esports because it's playing at the highest level in a game. But speedrunning is just kind of something that not many people are into, just because it's like, oh, okay, you do this. But it's really fun to watch. Like, Mario speedruns are really cool. Just stuff like that. Another thing I wanted to talk about was a gaming content, or more so mine. Like I said, I don't enjoy doing gaming content as much as I do this type of content. Like, the podcast for me is so much more fun. Just for, I don't know, like, it's just fun for me to do. It's fun to edit it. It's fun to listen to after. I really like I said, I wouldn't upload anything that I wouldn't watch at that moment, So I try to watch everything that I do. Like, if I make a video, I'll try to watch it all the way through, and I'll be like, oh, okay, is this something I would actually watch? Because it's like when I made that one video, like that 2-minute video to promote my Twitch channel, I had a lot more clips that I wanted to put in, like, and then I watched them. I was just like, what is this garbage, dude? Like, I wouldn't watch this. If I saw this on the screen, I would just click off immediately. So, like, I hold myself at this higher standard of just something that I would watch, you know. Of course, my taste isn't the same as your taste. This is all my preference, but like, if I feel like it would be something that I could just like sit down and watch, uh, then I'll upload it. And that's another thing too. When you listen to the podcast, I really don't think that your full attention should be on it. You should just like leave it on the background while you're doing something else, like I don't know, doing homework or something. But yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. Uh, Travis Scott burger. That's a thing. Fortnite Travis Scott. Anyone ever heard of it? God, I'm so lame. Like I said, I'm recording this at 3. It's now 3:21. I recorded this just so I would have something to upload this week, because I have podcasts with people set up. Like there's always Dom and those like Dom, Elias, and Riley. They're always down to do it, which I'm really glad, because they're cool. They're cool people, and a few like they actually have like interesting things to say. Like hearing Riley's story about the about how he got robbed by that girl. That was really funny, and I don't know, man. But yeah, there's always gonna be that group. So if I don't have something, then I'll just message Dom one day and I'll be like, hey, is it cool if I can come over at this time, and like can you see if they can come over? And Dom's like always cool about it. So thank you, Dom, if you're listening to this. But yeah, that group will always be there, hopefully. And then after that, I have two other groups that want to do the podcast. One being Logan, Kurt, or I asked Logan and Kurt because an older friend, Frederick, Zachary Frederick. We call him Frederick, but his first name's Zach. But he wanted to do the podcast, and I was like, okay. So I just asked Logan and Kurt, and they said they were down. And then another two people that I'm not really friends with, like friends, but like we know each other enough, and they said they want to come on. So that's pretty cool. And if you want to come on, if you're just listening to this, I don't know why you'd be, because it's 23 minutes in, but if you want to be on this, like, and so I'm not just uploading another filler episode, just like message me. I'll have my my Instagram name in the description, and if you're listening to this, you probably already have my Snapchat. I'm not just gonna give that out on the internet, but just message me and be like, hey, is it cool if I come on? More than likely, I'll say yes, but it's just about like scheduling and stuff, because no one ever really can, like, no one's schedules ever line up, which is weird. So yeah. And if you make something that you want to be seen, then be sure to message me on Instagram with it too. There's one video that I'm really excited about that I'm making, and it's an analysis on an album, and I mentioned it in the podcast before with Dom, but I don't know, we just kind of touched over it, but it'll be an analysis, and it's something that I'm actually genuinely interested in, and I'm happy that I'm going to do it. It's just writing the, okay, so the album had 12 songs, and I got through the intro and 2 songs in one night, and I was writing for like maybe 3 hours just working on the script. So because of school mainly, I can't devote a lot of time on it, and maybe I'll work on it more when like a break comes up. like at the end of quarter one, I can during Thanksgiving break, I can spend like, I don't know, a day or two just working on the script. Because once the script's done, recording it will be easier, but the actual editing will probably take the longest because I edit off my phone, and if you've ever tried that, then you know how much of a pain that is. So yeah. So that's what I have lined up as for the future. Again, if you're listening this far in, thank you. If I think I'll probably end it here pretty soon. If you've listened this far in, thank you. I know that there's other things probably more important than me that you can be spending your time on. And if you made it this far, just comment something like, I don't know, oranges. Yeah, we'll go with oranges. So comment oranges if you made it this far. Yeah. So that's been this week of the Marsville podcast with your host Marsville. Yeah, there's no. Yeah. We're ending at 3:26 a.m. on Sunday. So I hope you all enjoyed if you listen to this. Yeah.